What is going on, guys? Dickie here, bringing another video. Now, can we just first take a moment to appreciate this weather? Because on my last video, you guys remember, it was raining. So it was a horrible and it was dark. But today, the sun's out, the sky's blue. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great day, great day. But anyway, guys, moving on with the video. Today, what we're gonna be doing is that we're gonna start the modifications underneath the bonnet. Now, this modification is pretty cool. I think it's awesome. Something simple, but I think that all you guys at home will be able to do 100%. So before we start with this modification, let's go into story time.
Okay guys, so I wanted to let you know how I got my hands on this mod. For those that do not know me, my name's Deacon, and I'm known on this channel for modifying my car using eBay and AliExpress parts. One day, I got a notification from Instagram and I was wondering who that could be. When I opened it, I couldn't believe it. It was a seller from AliExpress. Now he's come across my videos on YouTube and he really liked them. And he wanted to send me one of his products for free in return of me making this video that you guys are about to watch. Well, that's story time over, so let's continue with the video.
I hope you guys enjoyed story time, and now you know how I came to get this modification. So this modification is a bonnet strut. So we're going to be able to install this on the vehicle today. But before we get on with that, I just want to give a huge shout out to the AliExpress seller who contacted me and gave me this free of charge. So I'm going to give you an honest review of the product and also how to set it up. By looking at the instructions, it's pretty simple. I think it's only 4 steps. So let's open the bonnet, show you the product and get on with the installation. Okay guys, so here we've got the engine bay. Of course, this is how I usually open the bonnet. I don't even know what that's called. The bonnet stick, which obviously with every car sits here, lift it up and hold it. However, these ones, I believe they go somewhere there, somewhere here they attach. We're gonna attach it. So basically it's gonna hold it up on each side and we won't even have to use that one, which is gonna be pretty awesome. Now, you guys remember on my last video that I did say that I've already done a modification in this engine. I am gonna reveal it in this video. Now, let me guess if you can see it. Right now it looks pretty stock, which we are gonna change all of this. But you guys tell me, comment below if you can see it before the end of the video and I'll reveal it, okay? But let's go and open the box. Okay, so let's check these out. So we've got the instructions in here, pretty simple. First step, okay? So these are the first, these are the second. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3. Apparently there's only 3 steps, which is amazing, guys, amazing, very simple. So here we've got some of the stuff, the bolts and everything that we need to attach. But let's take a look at the bonnet strut. Now they've got different colors and they've got it for nearly every single car you can imagine. So if you've got a full Fiesta, you've got a Suzuki, they were even kind enough to send me another set for a Suzuki Vitara, which is a family member's car, which I've already installed. And I'll show you that later on in the video, what it looked like. But it's got a bit of it. Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it had like some sort of hydraulics that it lifted up. But I went for carbon fiber red. I hope you guys can see this. I'll do a couple of close-up shots so you guys can see it, but it is beautiful. It matches the vehicle. It's gonna look, it's just gonna look like amazing. Like, I couldn't even get my words out of it. It's just gonna look amazing, guys. So let's have a quick look at the instructions. I'll give you a bit of a close-up and show you exactly where we're gonna be setting it up and what exactly we need to do. Okay guys, so I was just reading the instructions. I was a little bit confused at the beginning because I wasn't fully sure, but after reading it, I realized that what I first need to do is I need to remove this bolt here. So obviously I've used my wrench in here with I believe a 10mm, remove that, and then I'm going to install a different bolt, which they've given me to be able to obviously attach the strut. So now that I've done that, let's move on to the next bit. All right guys, so I'm just finishing removing this bolt like I said before. That's the, you can see the original one, and then this this one is the new one that I need to install, as you can see. So we're going to pop that straight in there. Put this one down. Pop that straight in there. Now obviously I was using, on my ranch, I was using a 10mm on that one. However, for this one I need to switch it up to a 12mm. And then we're going to start. First we can twist it with our hand first. There we go. So we're getting there. And then we can start using the wrench. There we go. There we go. That's nice and sturdy in there. So let's move on. Let me do the next one off camera and I'll show you guys. Alright guys, so I've already installed obviously the 2 volts. You got one here and one here. Now we're going to move to the top bit of the bonnet, which is basically up there. I'm going to show you in a sec. And we've got this little kind of like a bracket that we have to attach it to the top. So let me show you how we're going to do that. Okay guys, so obviously you guys can see, hopefully you can see here in the camera, we've got this 2 volts in here. They need to be removed because these, then I need to put this bracket at the top in here like that, and then put the screws back on. So that's exactly what we're going to do at the moment. So first, with this one on your wrench, you're going to need a 13mm to be able to remove this. There we go. You can tell this bolt has never been taken out ever. Now, actually, I'm just a little bit nervous. Actually, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I was going to say I didn't want it to fall off, but we've got the stick holding it up. And I'm just going to take one out first and then put it on. And then do the second one. Oh, that's it. Oh, it's just a little volt like that. Okay, that's all right. Let me just check the instruction on which part we're putting it. So, okay. So this bit, guys, in here, don't put it on this bit because we're going to need that. This bit is the bit that you need to put on. Okay, so because we've done that, let's take the other one out first. Actually, I think it should be all right. Ah, this one's a hard one. Ooh, ooh. Actually, pop this on for now. So I'm just screwing this by hand just to hold it on because we're going to have to twist it anyway. It just holds it on a bit better, guys. So at least when you guys doing it, you know how you should be doing it. Being careful with it. There we go. So these screws are never, this volts have never been taken out because obviously they've got the paint on it. Okay, there we go, there we go. So now what I'm gonna do is go and screw this one off a little bit, holding the bonnet with the other hand, just so it allows me to put it in. And then I'm gonna tighten this just with my hand temporarily, the other one. So it needs to be at an angle, guys. I hope you can see it. It's not straight, it has to be at an angle. So if you see that it's at an angle, don't worry about it, don't stress it, oh, it's not straight. That's how it's supposed to be, and that's how the instructions tell you that it needs to be. So let's just screw this one in. Okay, so now we're gonna have to, let's go. It's going straight in, guys, easy. Okay, that's tight. Let's go. Make sure that nice and tight. And there we go, guys. That's it, all nicely sorted. So I'm going to do the other side and then I'll get back to you in a sec. Okay, guys, so I've put the bracket on the left hand side and we've also got it on the right hand side now, guys. So it's all set, ready to go. Now the next thing that we need to do is step 3, which is just literally attaching these on. So it should be easy. Hopefully that's in focus. So let's get doing step 3. So it's been pretty easy, guys, to be fair. Step 1, putting them. Step 2, them. And now step 3, we're almost done. So let's put it on so we can see the final product. I'm just trying to figure it out exactly how I'm supposed to do this one. This one's a little bit confusing. Press the 2 sides on the bolts. Then, okay, press the 2 sides on the bolts. So the bolt needs to be on the inner side, guys. For what I can see. Okay. So I assume this goes here like that. There's your bolt. And then your other one, this needs to screw. So you get 3 pieces, guys. You've got this one, these 3 pieces, put it in there, and then you screw that in. So let's get that screwed in. Which way? I say it's this way. Yep. Okay, guys, so I'm just gonna redo this one again, just because I just wanted to show you a little bit better on this side how to do it, a little bit of a closer view. So obviously the strut needs to be facing out. So this one, we'll put it like that, this little flat ring, and then the other bolt goes on the outside. We can start screwing it in. There we go. Now, I did go to get my other tool, like I said, this one. However, obviously, when you're trying to tighten it, this one's moving as well. So what I'm doing is I'm holding this one, pressing the button to lock it, and then, hopefully you guys can see that, and then I'm tightening it. So it's nice and tight. There we go, we're almost done. Just make sure we do it tight but not too tight, so if you ever do want to remove it, you're able to. So that is really tight, and that, the fitment, perfect. So let's get on putting the struts on. All right, guys, so now that everything's installed and ready to go, what we need to do next is we need to grab this end of the strut and we need to put it inside here, and then we're going to grab the top one. There we go, and the top one is going to go right there on the top. So let's get on. Okay, so it's telling me this part needs to be pushed into here. So there we go. That's pretty easy, to be fair. And then you have to push it in. Okay, I believe so. Okay, that's that in. I wonder if it's got some sort of lock or something. Let's do the other one, then we're gonna test it out close in the bonnet. Okay, so now we're just popping in this side. There we go, that's in. And then we're gonna push this up a bit. Okay. And I believe that's in. So, moment of truth, time to close this. Okay, guys, so I'm really hoping this does work. Oh. So when I removed this, obviously the springs went up higher. It's holding on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now let's close it. Guys, it works. Let me do it again. Let me open it, quick. Okay, so. That is amazing, guys. It works perfectly. And look how much better it looks with this design of the carbon fiber red It looks good. I don't think I'll ever be using this one again. I wonder if you can, just don't bother even removing it. Just leave it as it is, because we've got these ones installed. It just looks a lot better, guys. Okay guys, so these turned out amazing, better than I expected. This is a modification that you must have, and this is actually a modification that I actually didn't even think about. It did not cross my mind until the seller contacted me. So again, I want to give a huge shout out to the seller from AliExpress who contacted me directly and gave me these free of charge, and also for the other set that he gave me for the Suzuki Vitara. I'll play some videos in here so you guys can see how it looks on it once it was set up. For the Suzuki Vitara, they're a little bit smaller. I think it all depends on your vehicle and your bonnet, probably weight and size. So definitely go check him out. On the description below is the link to his shop. So go in it, find whichever you need for your specific vehicle. Use my code DAKER10 for 10% discount, which is awesome. You guys can get 10% discount. Also, the delivery on these were extremely fast. We all know AliExpress can take a long time. These ones came in just over a week, which is amazing, guys. So definitely I 100% recommend. Got a massive truck going by. I definitely recommend you guys get a set of these. Now that we've finished with this, let me show you what sneaky modification I've already done in this engine. If you haven't guessed already on the comments below, it's time for the reveal. Okay guys, so it's time for the reveal of this sneaky little modification I've already done in the engine, and I better be quick because it's starting to get cloudy and it looks like it's going to rain again. But if you haven't guessed already, then here we go. Doom, 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 boof. There we go. If you guys can see there, we've got an MST Performance turbo intake. So I replaced the original one for an MST one, which obviously it's bigger. It introduces a lot more airflow into it, and also you can actually hear the turbo a lot more when you're driving, so you can hear the which is excuse my sound effects, which is awesome. So the reason I did it was because I was getting some turbo lag, and also yeah, I just felt like I needed a little bit more. However, since I have changed that, I have noticed how faster it is. So this actually helps you a lot when you're accelerating, reduces that turbo lag, and it fits in directly with all the stock parts. So obviously stock airbox, everything else just fits exactly there. You do have to keep the ring and put it in. So there we go. So I actually didn't do this myself, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you guys and say I fit it in myself. This one's, I took it to a mechanic, I paid 40 quid for it, and he sorted it out for me. He needed some tools that I do not have. Now I am obviously planning on changing these coils, sparks, and obviously the spark plugs. Now I am going to have to remove this to get to the fourth one there at the back. I am looking forward to it. Obviously I've got my tools ready to go. I just need to get something to press on this. If any of you guys know which tool is best to be able to remove this clip without cracking it or breaking anything, then do let me know, because I need to find out before I buy them. But yeah guys, I'm going to try and start the engine to see if you guys can hear it. I hope you guys can. So let's give it a shot. Guys, did you hear how that sounded like? I don't know what it sounded like to you guys, but for me that sounds beautiful. To say I've got this stock airbox in here, that turbo inline pipe adds a lot more noise. 100%. You can hear it when you're sat inside, you can hear it on the outside, and it just sounds so good. I remember when I got the mechanic to fit in for me and he was driving it out, I was like, whoa, is that my car? Like, I could hear it because he was pressing the clutch and the accelerator, and how it just sounded. It was beautiful, guys. So I'm really looking forward to see how this engine is going to be transformed. So we've got the first two mods, I will say. Obviously we've got the bonnet struts looking amazing. And then we've got the turbo inlet pipe. However, let me inform you about something quickly. So let's take a look. So obviously you guys know that I'm going to get the forged airbox intake. Obviously this is going to be removed, this front bit in here, all that's going to be removed. Now Forge told me that that MST turbo pipe is going to have to be removed anyway, because apparently it's not compatible with the airbox intake. So it's a bit upsetting, because obviously I paid quite a bit of money on that. It's not cheap, it's like over £100. I did get a little bit of a discount on it because it was on sale. However, it's not cheap. So obviously with that MST, what I'll probably do is, when I do end up changing this, either I'll sell it, or more likely I'll just give it out to one of you subscribers so you guys can have it as a giveaway. So this is looking awesome now, guys. Well, I really do hope you have enjoyed this video, because I had so much fun putting these on. This is a modification you definitely must get, and it's another modification that I overlooked. I'm so happy I'm never gonna have to use this ever again. So definitely guys, I recommend you guys get yourself a set of bonnet struts. They just make your life a lot easier. And one more time, I want to give a huge thank you to the AliExpress seller who worked with me on this video and sent me this product out for free to try. I must say the quality is fantastic. I'm not being paid to say this or anything. It's not a sponsored video or anything like that. It was just kind enough to send me it. And I must say the quality is incredible, and it is so easy to fit in. Anyone can do it. I'm not that confident in working things with the engine yet. So putting these on, if I can do it, guys, you guys, anyone out there can 100% do it. So again, show the AliExpress seller some supporting me. Go to the description below, go to his shop. He's got one for every kind of vehicle. Don't forget to use my code DAKER10 for 10% off, guys, off every order. Well, once again, guys, I really do hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.